Ooh, yeah. So Terran on 7 o'clock position and Protoss on 11 o'clock position. Now I have everything set up. This is match 1 between these players. So this is the winner's match. So the winner will go directly to the round of 8 and he will guarantee himself the prize pool. Players from 5th to 8th spot will get $25, so it's always something, and he will have opportunity to fight for 400 because this is the prize pool for first match, and it's sponsored by Blizzard, so don't forget to thank them. Good job for Blizzard Entertainment, they are supporting Brood War. So Mr. Dewalt, a beast from Novosibirsk, Russia, against Mr. TerrOr, a beast from Lima, Peru. We will see which race is better. This is the highest possible foreigner TVP level. And Dewalt is going for very fast Nexus. This is best of 3, so he can risk with that a little bit, but we saw how hard it was to defend against Mr. Kingdom. So I'm curious how it will go. Mr. Yai is on the chat, and I think Mr. Yai played the show match yesterday, organized by Mr. Jaeyoon. Fast command center. Meorm, thank you for your follow. Welcome to the bombastic family. And double gateways from the world immediately, so he understands that he might be under a lot of pressure, but this expansion from TerrOr, it's pretty nice because this wall-in is tight. So with one marine, he should be able to defend against all zealots. Oh, and he's even making a bunker. I think he will stop doing that after seeing this expansion. Like, why would you need bunker then? Well, maybe he will, you need it anyway. It's alive, Mr. X Love S. Welcome. So who would you give advantage to right now in this position? Because I think the expansion from Dewalt was relatively fast. But on the other hand, Terra, 2 bases Protoss against 2 bases Terran. It should give some advantage for a Terran. And after seeing the second gas mining so quickly, I think it will be Stargate. Oh, Citadel of... Oh, because you need to start with Citadel of Adun just to have Templar Archives ready, right? So it's this kind of timing. So I think TerrOr suspect that it might be fast Arbiter, and I think it will be, but we are not seeing that yet, because Dewalt is gathering money, gathering gas just to build everything. Mr. Funeral, I hope you will not have funeral soon. Welcome to Bombastic Family. We are not recommending fun with the bombs. The Templar 0-0, the best Terran. The best Templar with 2 zeros. Welcome to Bombastic Family Ada. Oh! Oh! This scouting! Oh my god, he didn't even have to use a scan. He will see that this is robotics facility, these are Dark Templars, so he will have a time to prepare against it perfectly. So TerrOr with his amazing scouting already like getting some advantage, I would call it, because this Dewalt invested so much money into that. And he scouted with it with an STV, so that's how precious one scouting can be. Oh, Stargating, yo. And the turrets will be there, but if it will be like 2 Dark Templars drop, I think 1 turret might be enough-ish. But if it will be 4 Dark Templar drop, I would like to see some Academy, maybe, from TerrOr, because holding against it only with turrets, I think Academy is a normal way of progressing. The next building you should build after seeing Templar Archives is Academy, but what do I know? Oh, I'm wondering if this pylon will scout this dropship. Let's see. Let's watch the Dewalt vision for a second. What? No. What is this today? Okay. Mabno. Okay, he saw it. Mabno, thank you for your follow. Welcome to Bombastic Family. We are having a drop, 2 vultures and a tank in the main base. There is Arbiter Tribunal over there. Oh, I missed the Stargate. It's here, excuse me. So this is very dangerous drop. There is Observer from Mr. Dewalt, but it delayed a lot of mining time, and he will even evacuate the tank and the vulture. TerrOr is so good with his harassment. He killed the probe over here. There is no cleave there, just to abuse siege mode for a little more. Please don't send Zealot there. Please no. Okay, at least no probes being transferred. So Armory, I think it should start spinning in a second. Because now TerrOr, oh, he's not having gas for it. He decided to make, oh! 4 more factories, so it will be huge macro from 2 bases. He will probably make with 1 more add-on, so 2 more add-ons into 4 non-add-on factories just for vultures and Goliaths. And he's slowly pushing. There is no turret under that, but I think these 2 turrets are not allowing Dewalt to see. Dewalt wanted to see like how many factories there are, because now it's hard for him to decide where he should invest his money into, what he should be prepared against. Maybe from this direction he would be able to fly in, because the turret, this turret is like maybe this range. I don't know. So it is a normal strategy from Dewalt and normal strategy from TerrOr, beside the dropship, which worked very nicely for him, and he still got it. It's still somewhere there. I'm a little bit afraid, I think now for Dewalt, because his economy is very good, but he needs to have like, I think 2 more minutes of a time just to use the money he earned from this expansion, because production from TerrOr now is incredibly strong. He's producing 2 tanks and 4 vultures every round, plus 1 upgrade is not on the way, so he's investing every gas he have, every mineral he have into the units. And oh, there will be EMP even. Look at the supplies, they are even. It's never good for Protoss, I would call it, but there is a unit called Arbiter, which sometimes can change everything. There is harassment from TerrOr, so he's trying to kill more probes, and he killed few. But there are very good units. I mean, you need to shoot them 3 times without upgrades. Another Arbiter from Dewalt, so it is 9 gateways Protoss against 6 factories Terran. In theory, it's pretty fine, and another expansion from TerrOr. I mean, it's so late, it's so late that it has to work for him. If it will not work, it will be disaster for him. Oh, when Dewalt is going for the attack, Dewalt realizes, and he's sieging up right now. Oh, maybe he will be able to kill this expansion with slowly pushing tanks. Yeah, and he's doing that. He have plenty of mines over here. If Protoss will decide to go this direction, make some counter attack, he will know about it. And now, engaging in this position, I think the best unit to have now is Arbiter, and just to stasis these 3 tanks. Excuse me. Dewalt smartly taken this expansion, so he realized that he will not be able to, at least with some efficiency, kill this. Kill this army. So I think this is a good call from him. He's gathering more energy. TerrOr is only on 2 bases, so he can't do it for much longer. He's adding more factories. Oh, these two vultures are very brave. It's hard to fight against cannon. Ooh, and we will say, oh, shoo! This is how you kill energy. TerrOr so on top of his game, he denied this recall. It would be so dangerous for him because all the tanks was over there, and now he denied this recall. These are the actions we want to watch. Some good actions, some good storms, so good EMPs, good stasis. Sis. +1 is on the way, and oh, there is command center at least for TerrOr, but he was not building any upgrades. He skipped the upgrades just to have more units. And I'm a little bit afraid of him. If he will not take this expansion quickly, because like he will be mined out in the main base in few seconds. Of course his macro is incredible, but oh, and now he's moving out. I think this is the best time to move out because he sees that a lot of units is on the top right. Brandozer 85, welcome to the Bombastic family. Thank you for your follow, my friend. +2 upgrades, very good upgrades from our Protoss players. Javier, welcome, or Javier? No, I think Javier. Welcome to Bombastic family. Thank you for the follow. And a lot of units coming from Mr. Terrorinho. He wants to take this high ground. It will be very hard to attack against Terror, who will take. Why he's not siege moding? Oh, he was a little bit too brave, I think, but there are so many Terran units right now, and Dewalt is flanking it, but oh, the storm is beautiful, but it was not enough. I think Dewalt needed like 2 or 3 more storms like that. There are some zealots over there, but the supplies are dead even right now, and I don't know if Dewalt... Oh, nice stasis, very nice, and I don't know if Dewalt wants to fight right... Oh, there are more storms in the drop. Shoo, shoo! Stormu! And is Dewalt clearing it? Oh, there is energy for EMP. It's always good to EMP when you have opportunity. And I think TerrOr should kill this expansion and just go home. In the same time, he just started to mine from his expansion. Opa Mike, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Bombastic Family. And now he's going for it. Dewalt needs to be careful because he might be down 1-0. Mr. Jaffa Huang, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Bombastic Family. And no! Another observer is going down. Only one observer is left. And TerrOr is killing one by one every unit of the world. He don't want to lose every unit like that. Oh, very nice stasis. I think he wanted to stasis the science vessel at the same time. And GG from Mr. Dewalt. TerrOr is taking game number 1. Huh. Who would expect that it will look so easy? I mean, it wasn't easy. I'm assuring you it wasn't easy, but it was really impressive, and I think TerrOr is a player who deserves that kind of wins, because I think he's not winning too much against Dewalt in the very big tournaments. So I think he's now showing us that he's able to fight against anyone in a normal game. So second map will be Aztec. Oh, Mr. Jayun is hosting my stream with 105 viewers. Welcome, Mr. Jayun boys. Thank you very much for being here. Oh, so nice. So nice out of Mr. Jayun. So namaste for your host. You joined here in a perfect moment, because now we are having the extremely good matches. It is Dewalt versus TerrOr. So this is one of the top Protosses against one of the few top Terrans in the world. So this will be an impressive match, and we are going for that. Mr. Jeremy Danger, thank you for your follow, and we are going to the match number 2 between TerrOr and Dewalt. So the score is 1-0 for the TerrOr. The map is still fit now. Terran on 4 o'clock. And Protoss at 8 o'clock. And this is match 2. So map is still fit, and we are seeing, I was saying about it before, but we are seeing that the maps with a low ground main base are more and more common these days, and there are so many maps like this, and I don't know how it happened, but like it doesn't matter. I think it's still fine, because like you still are able to abuse this low ground if you are defending, so it's still fine. So thank you one more time, Mr. Jayun. I'm really appreciating that. Mr. Jayun yesterday he organized a show match, best of 9. I think it was Mr. Yai versus some Protoss. It was ZVP. I watched like 2 matches. I really like Mr. Jayun commentary, so don't hesitate and go follow Mr. Jayun, because he's creating some good StarCraft content. So Dewalt this time, Mr. Dewalt. Oh, it was Mr. Yai. Oh my god, excuse me for forgetting. I will just check it. Just versus Yai. So, okay, Mr. Just versus Mr. Yai. Excuse me, because like it's really late for me, so it was like around 2 AM I think. So this game, let's focus on the game for a second, because this game Dewalt is not going for the fast Nexus, but he's going for the 1 gateway, where TerrOr is also not going for the fast expansion, but for the 1 base factory. And we was like when we was seeing the game Kingdom versus TerrOr was building this, he was making this push like 8 Marines plus 2 tanks and plus expansion behind it, and I think he's doing the same thing because he pulled 2 SCVs from mining, from mining gas. And Kingdom had a hard time, but he defended it on 2 gateways, but he didn't defend it on 1 gateway. And I'm wondering if Dewalt will go for the fast expansion. Either we will see TerrOr advancing to the round of 8, or we will see how you can defend it on 1 gateway. so that's very good perspective for this game. Yeah, calling Mr. Everyone in Brood War scene should respect each other, because we are so small community that calling everyone Mr. is good. This STV is scouting, but I don't think he will like... Right now he's seeing that everything is normally. The cybernetics core is spinning. There is no like second gateway, which would be, I think, like relatively normal, but not also like the optimal build. And the TerrOr like showed to us in the first game that his scouting can be devastating. Sometimes he scouted the fast Dark Templar drop of the Dark Templars in the previous game. And fast expansion from Dewalt, yes, so this will be... Oh, but TerrOr stopped making Marines, so he's changing his strategy a bit. I don't know what it depends on, like why he decided to change this strategy, but he is making the faster command center, and he wants to be on defense right now. And I think he would get a shot if he would go for 2 tanks plus 8 Marines against like 4 Dragoons. Maybe this is not the best map to do it. Oh! Oops. What we are waiting for? What we are waiting for here? Mr. TerrOr. Oh, you are a sneaky Terran player. I like it. Me like it. And another gateway, just to feel a little bit safer. But TerrOr invested 800 minerals straight into command centers. So if it will work for him, he will be in beautiful position. Oh, it's engineering bay. This vulture have opportunity to scout maybe? What will be the reaction of Dewalt? He should block the ramp with this dragoon. No, he is not blocking the ramp, so this vulture again is scouting perfectly what is going on. He will see robotics facility, he will see the second gateway, he will see that there is no Citadel of Adun or Stargate yet, and he will even kill the probes, 2 probes, and the scouting for 1 vulture. What more would you like to like? He even laid mines, I think. These 3 mines are out of this vulture because this one still have 2 and he laid 1. And now a CV production in this mineral only. Why would you need gas as a Terran? I mean, he will still have 2 Vespin geysers to mine from, so it's not a problem. And 2 very like cautious turrets just to not let Dewalt Observer to get in to see how many factories there are. And the Stargate in the position of gateways, just to have like 1 good round when you were going back, like 12 gateways, 6 Stargates. Oh! Huh! Boys and girls, we will see Carrieru. And Dewalt showed to us that he can win unwinnable game with the carriers. So, of course, now this is not unwinnable situation for him. It's relatively like still anyone's game, but sometimes like when you are making carriers, you are low on low ground units. So. On ground units, so he will have a moment when he will be behind in units. Mr. Frosty Pooh, thank you for your 7-month subscription. I think you are my... Oh... Yeah, you are my... like 5 months in a row, but 7 subscriptions. That's really a lot. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, let's go on with this observer, because there will be the most emotions over here. And it's discovered. But on the other hand, how can you counter that when you are making carriers? Huh. Mr. Sudarshana, could you please speak in like English or Polish language, because I can't see what you are seeing writing. Oh, more factories from TerrOr. He's not aware that this command center was scouted. Maybe he realized that TerrOr... I mean, he couldn't realize that, right? Because there was turrets, so he was just scouting that because we were seeing that TerrOr was doing that kind of things in the previous games, so maybe that's why he did it. Citadel of Adun, so only 4 gateways from Dewalt when there will be 8 factories from TerrOr. And he still didn't have like the perfect saturation, so this list SCVs will have a usage. Oh, and command center is still alive. So what's stopping you from landing it here, sending SCVs and mining money? And I would like to see these scans. Like, we need to focus when TerrOr will realize that these are carriers. Let's look at the scans, because he will probably go with the scans somewhere here. I don't know if this will be the first location of a scan. Some annoying turret, vulture, excuse me. Hello, Mr. Diamond. So when Dewalt will have 4 carriers, it will start being scary for TerrOr, I think. He didn't use any scan yet, right? Oh, maybe he... No, I think it was a little bit later. So he still don't know. And oh, now we have a scan. No seconds. Oh, now he sees the carriers. Oh, only the units. So now Dewalt knows. And now I think he will just launch the rocket of carriers. But 8 factories, you can produce a lot of Goliaths from 8 factories. I need to say that. Of course, then this map, carriers on this map are so good because like you can defend over here and in the same time defend this base. For example, there are a lot of cliffs and like coming from your main to the mineral only on this expansion on the bottom, it's relatively easy. And there are already +1 and +2 on the way carriers. 2 more are being built. The ground army for Protoss is very low. It's like 13 Dragoons and 6 Zealots. But I don't think TerrOr wants. Maybe that's why. Because he wants to leave. He wants to move out because he saw that the army of Protoss is so low. +1 Goliaths. There is no +2 on the way. So TerrOr again is skipping the upgrades. In the previous game it worked. There is a speed for the Zealot for Mr. Dewalt. He added much more gateways right now, so his army production will be definitely bigger. He wants to start mining from this base. The probes, I think they are coming to get these minerals. Oh, but the Zealots will be on top of every single tank. And I think the Protoss army should die here. Oh, the carrier is dying. One carrier is dying. The Protoss army should die here, but he killed so many tanks that it was definitely worthy for Dewalt. But so many interceptors are down. And there is how many? 4 carriers? 5 carriers left. So still fine for Protoss. 40 limit advantage. But TerrOr macro is really good. I would like to see him adding one more upgrade, especially against carriers. This vehicle plating is very useful because carriers having low damage, so every like one less is definitely much better. It's not like making carapace for links against tank. But there are a lot of Goliaths, and I think this is a smart thing which Dewalt did. He forced TerrOr to play against carriers and making a lot of Goliaths, while now he is able to macro from 8 gateways a ground army, and Goliaths are not the best units against ground army. I don't know what to think about it, but Dewalt needs to be careful because he might be badly caught by these Goliaths. Oh, he saw this army. Oh, he sees this army because but he just sent the units in the wrong direction. And we will see 7 carriers soon, and when the carriers number is around like 7 to 9, it's so hard to fight against them, especially that there are +2 upgrades. Of course, the number of Goliaths is really high, and since TerrOr took this half, like, he didn't took this half of the map, but he closed at Protoss, I would call it. But only 3 tanks are here. I think he could take one more expansion. This is what I wanted to say. For very well saturated mining bases. And how many carriers there are now? 7. 7 +2 and +3 on the way. Carriers. He can snipe these tanks and kill this army with a ground army, I think. Oh, but TerrOr is also having the healthy amount of Goliaths, I would call it. Oh, the Zealots are eating all the mines! Oh, somehow the Protoss army disappeared. I mean, not whole of it, and I think he will be able to clear it, but... One carrier goes down. Oh, second carrier, only 5 left. But the Goliaths, all the Goliaths are dying, and look at the supplies. TerrOr is so low in supplies, so low in minerals. Where Dewalt is having 3000 bank. And if he would have these 3 more tanks for this engagement, it would be totally different. And now it's pretty hard for Mr. TerrOr because he was playing 3 expansions versus 4 and he needed to push it over here. And now Dewalt will just rebuild, like he will have probably 2 more carriers in a second. But even 5 is enough. 5 +2. The Terran army is only +1. He's not going for more upgrades, and trust me, if you are having 3 Goliaths against carrier, they are fighting much more efficient. And now the Dewalt, I think, can just finish this game. Of course, TerrOr is doing good job with turreting, but I think Dewalt is shocked that there is no expansion over here. Some scans, he wanted to see where the army is, and the mine, like, this is how you want to fight as a Protoss. You want to kill the tanks with the carriers and kill the Goliaths with a ground army, and this is what he's doing. He's just sniping the tanks, and now the Goliaths, like, they will be much easier to finish when the tanks are not around. Of course. Oh, there is even Storm there. So all the Terran units are dying, and Dewalt is showing us how powerful carrier play can be in this matchup. GG. GG. 1-1. Not that easy to get to the round of 8. Not that easy to earn 25 bucks, because every player who will join, who will advance to the round of 8, will directly go and earn 25 bucks. It's like 25 bucks for 8, 7, 6 and 5th spot. So the last map will be Sylphid, or let me just check it. Yeah, the last map will be Sylphid, so it's 1-1 the score. And I don't know what to think about this map, being honest, because it's relatively new. We saw a games when Protoss was winning, and we saw a games when Terrans was winning. So if I will recall some like super Gosu PvT game here, I know that Shuttle won with Last over here, so it's possible to win as a Protoss, but I saw that Last was also winning against Movie over here, so it's definitely possible to win from both races. 293 people here. Thank you all for being here. Maybe I will use this opportunity and thank to Blizzard for sponsoring this tournament. This is a tournament, this Season 5 and Season 6 is sponsored by Blizzard. They gave us prize pool to make these tournaments, and this is only Season 5. So if you didn't start, go and remember about BSL, because Season 5 will start, Season 6 will start immediately against Season 5. And this season will finish in like 3-4 weeks. We are going to the game number 3. Go! So TerrOr on 12 o'clock and Dewalt on 8 o'clock. Both probably very badly wants to win. Winner will go directly to the round of 8, and loser will play against winner of Gornish versus Kingdom. I don't know if this is probably a proper volume, because the rule is you want to put the supply on top of the barracks. That's why it's even link tight. Gateway from Dewalt, so no fast Nexus. He's not risking that. Kingdom is from USA. Oh, maybe I will use this opportunity to invite you for the 9th of this for the 9th of December. So you just need to retweet this tweet and you will be taking part in a shuffle to win. So Battle.net codes with 10 euro. I mean Battle.net code. We are not giving too much. Like There will be more raffles like that. So fast. Citadel of fast cybernetic core and fast factory. So everything is normally. Oh, this STV needs to use my mineral tricks. No, TerrOr STVs are so good. Look at the APM 400. It's more than I have in 2 games in a row. Mr. Shamtu is here. Oh, I wanted to apologize publicly because I apologized him in the news for making BSL tomorrow at that time, but we couldn't handle the players. They are just too hard to deal with. I mean to make like it fit for everyone. So tomorrow group will be unfortunately played later, but yeah, I really want to apologize, and I wanted to say like you should all go watch Have At You, and you can watch BSL. I will make votes later. Okay, command center is coming. Oh, I mean the players are nice, but it's hard to like find the good dates for them to play, like for 16 players. Dewalt is applying some pressure with a Zealot. The tank is coming, but TerrOr needs to be careful. Oh, this SCV trick with repair. Dobry wieczór, Zbierachust. Great nickname. And one STV will go down. So many to repair this, the supply depot. So many to take these SCVs from mining. So that's a good way to start for Mr. Dewalt. But what he's going for behind it? Oh, he wants to go for an egg. Egg killer. Cojones slayer. Scouting again, TerrOr is scouting master. First game with STV, second game with a Vulture, third game with STV, and now he knows that he don't have to be afraid of Dark Templars or something. Oh, there is even siege mode. Oh, this Zealot is dealing so much damage to these supplies. And this poor SCV have a work for another 1.5 years. Oh, so Dewalt decided to... Mr. Dewalt decided to go for another gateway instead of Nexus. I thought he will go for the Nexus because the command center from TerrOr is already there. But oh, we will have Ribu. So Ribu is good too. And Ribu in Dewalt hand is extremely good. Mr. Agye, thank you for your bit support. Thank you very much. Oh, you should land it! Don't forget to land your command center. They are not working, like SCVs can't jump. Of course, I'm wondering because they can repair the dropship, so it looks like they can jump, but they can't mine to the floating command center. That's weird. So I'm a noob, and I'm only a Zerg, but I would call it like advantage for Mr. TerrOr. He's already mining from this base. He will probably add more factories right now, so he should have enough units to defend against the river. But on the other hand, they will add that, like, this is the very similar start we saw Kingdom versus TerrOr, when Kingdom took 2 more bases one after another, when he was behind in economy, and he still was able to make whole limit of the army and flank Mr. TerrOr with relatively nice results. So it's still anyone's game, and this river might change everything. Of course, TerrOr is prepared for it. There are 3 tanks in the main. There are tanks siege moded like they are covering every area. Maybe like over here you can unload the zealot first, then the river and kill something. But I don't know if it's like possible. It's easy to be caster. It's harder to be player. Oh, maybe he will go from. Oh, this is a gap. Okay, excuse me. Dewalt is like going to this direction. Oh, but this turret will save him forever. And already Dewalt is getting some advantage in supplies. He's adding 2 more gateways, so no fast arbiter tech. But oh, he will see. I think, yeah, he saw with the observer that more factories are coming, at least 2 more. So he don't know. I think he don't know how many of them there are, but he knows that there are factories in production. Ooh. Yeah, this river. I'm wondering if Dewalt decided to make second river because after seeing that this river was not able to do anything, I think he invested more money into the gateways, and it was, I would call, a good call. Still, river is able to delay Mr. TerrOr. Oh, I don't know if I like. Oh, but there are zealots here. Oh, that's why river can be so powerful. One more shot. Oh, it was definitely worth it. 2 zealots and the river for 4 tanks, and the shuttle survives. Oh, but there is tank over here. I don't know. Like, it's good that Dewalt is not going for it if you are a fan of Dewalt. But his traits are so nice. He killed few tanks, and like, it's most important unit for Terran, and if you will lower the number from 10 to 5, and I think he killed like 5, it's like, look at that. This army looks like, is it a scary army? Like, this egg is even scarier than this army. But if there would be 10 tanks, that would be like, I would be so scared. Oh, what is TerrOr? Oh, but now he can just die right now because there are so many units coming from Dewalt. But there are only dragoons, so he needs to pull the STVs, I think. Or maybe not. Is he really going? Oh, it didn't work. I thought it will. Oh, all the vultures. Only 1. That's not bad. 300 viewers! Welcome everyone! I don't know where you came from, but you are watching the highest possible StarCraft Brood War rivalization. And as a host, I would like to apologize for my English, but I have some StarCraft knowledge. At least. Oh, TerrOr is so brave! Why would you take this position? I didn't expect this, like, the units to be there. Oh, he walled in all the probes. Yeah, Karolcha is there. She will be there in next casts when she will get better. This is the winner's match. Winner will go directly to the round of 8. Oh, but this was a trap! But Dewalt can deal with a trap. When you have trap set up for Mr. Dewalt, he will just snipe all your tanks. And there are 5 tanks left. But the army of Dewalt is small. Look at the supplies. He's having 20 supply advantage, but his army is so small. And if TerrOr will... Oh! This Mind Rack was pretty dangerous. Oh, but there is still river there. Oh my god. So you always make a second river. I'm stupid. What I was talking about, like, he's probably not making a second river because the first river didn't work. No, he's making it, and he's making it work so well. Whoa. I was afraid for a Dewalt for a second, but now, like, he's just too good. Plumjack, welcome to the Bombastic family. Thank you for your follow. And it was a beautiful shot from TerrOr here. He did everything correctly, and look how pressured Dewalt was. He didn't even have time to make 4th base, so he was still on producing units on three bases, and it worked for TerrOr in the first game. Look at that, there is no even armory. He was not even making +1 upgrade. Oh, there is like second part of the wall. And 2, 4, 6, 7 gateways against 6 factories. So in theory, Terran should be able to out macro Protoss, but in practice, we saw how powerful River can be in Dewalt's hands. Less or more 2. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Bombastic family. There is shuttle coming. Oh, I thought he would want to snipe these 3 tanks with a Reba. And there is 50 supply advantage. I'm trying to count the probes just to see like what is the actual number advantage, the army advantage. Like TerrOr probe saturation is not the highest, but overall he's having 7 tanks. It's not the highest number, but oh, bad manner scout. Oh, Dewalt. Yeah, this is definitely not good manner scout. This is bad manner scout for sure. Only Gosus can make bad manner scouts. And River again is doing the work. But now these tanks will be trapped. There are no vultures to support it, so I think Dewalt did it. At least, I mean, he did kill this army. He didn't kill TerrOr, but he killed this army after very good trades. GG from Mr. TerrOr.